Hey guys, welcome to Dave's Nano Tanks. I thought I'd do a little update on what I've been doing with the system as far as Miracle Mud, Fuel, Reef Roids, and the progress I've gotten. So let's just start with back in September I added some Miracle Mud. Now Miracle Mud is a great dissolved trace element. It will slowly dissolve trace elements back into your system. It'll also cure head and lateral line disease, and it can denitrify your system as well. Taking the nitrogen out, most filtration stops at the nitrogen cycle, leaving nitrogen behind, or nitrates behind. And then I've also been dosing Reef Roids. Sometimes I broadcast it, and sometimes I target feed it. And the other thing I've been using is Fuel. So we can't just chalk it up that Miracle Mud, did all this for me, because the other two do play an important role in it as well. So let's look around the tank and just see. It may not be impressive growth to some people, but for me, everything was kind of stalled. I mean, look at this bird's nest. Started seeing growth. That's the frag I bought. That's him as a little baby. So about September when I added the Miracle Mud, that's about how big it was. And then you'll see, monthly shots there. I guess that's October. It's starting to take shape. And yeah, it just started really growing out. So something's working. I mean, up until that point, I really wasn't seeing much growth. And it's a great piece. I actually have to break pieces off the side because the mag float doesn't clear it. So. And then what do we have here? This is a tiny little Acropora that I bought, and I didn't even know what it was going to be. And it hasn't grown that much, but just to watch it branch and the amount of polyp extension it has, it's a happy little frag growing away. And again, these are all pictures from September to now. The tricolor Valletta from Rico. When I got it, it was red. Then it browned out pretty quickly. But you'll see after the addition of the Miracle Mud and using the other things, how it's starting to color up and even grow. It's tabling out. So that's pretty cool. And there's my hammer as a little baby. You see I have a little Euphyllia garden there and candy cane corals. And you'll see how they've populated that rock. That was in the 55. I actually had to spread them out to about where they are now. And then of course, I guess you don't need anything special to grow pallies, but look at these pallithos. I mean, they're climbing up the glass and trying to get out. And it started out with just a little four-headed frag, which I don't have a picture of, but just see how it just evolved and took over the rock. And there's two other strains on that rock, but those golden ones are the ones that are really taking off. So there's a little side view of the tank too. Oh, and what is this guy? Hollywood Stunner, tiny little frag. Sat there forever. It's one of the first frags I bought and never grew. Had it in the Nano cube even. And then Julian's Golden Gorgonian. I got this at Reefapalooza. I thought it was interesting. And then once I saw the polyps come out on it when I got it home, I said, that almost looks like an SPS. And you see how bushy it grows. And again, it tables out and branches. And that's what it looks like after you feed it. It'll do that for almost a whole day. And then it'll come back into full glory. Let's second, maybe I'll pan up and show it to you. Again, the Euphyllia garden. These were taken this morning. See that brown right in the middle? That's a Gorgonian. So that's a great coral too. And you can see I think it's a tricolor Valletta. Rico would know best. And my Montipora and my meteor shower are just crusting out onto the rock. It's going to get to a point where they're going to meet. We'll see what happens. That's another Hollywood Stunner I have. I just glued to the overflow just to make room. And again, the bird's nest and a stylo next to it. And then even my Monty Redcaps that weren't ever doing anything, and I know a lot of people have success with those without dosing anything special, but it wasn't growing, and now it's starting to skirt and grow, which I think is odd. I haven't seen that much. Because you see, everything's just plating out onto the rock, even this guy. Got some blastos down there. Now look, this guy's just molding into the rock too. So, I guess that's a short video, but I just wanted to let you guys know, success. Is Miracle Mud good? I have not seen any downside to it, and part of this regimen, it is definitely doing something. So, thanks for watching, guys, and give me a thumbs up, please, if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.